I haven't filmed a video in so long. I've tried filming videos, but something always happened. Like Aurora wakes up from a nap. She's napping right now behind me in her crib. Just something always happens and it never works out for me because my schedule is so I thought I had a busy life before being a mom. Now my life is just like a constant. I'm always doing something. I'm going somewhere for something further, be like appointments or work stuff. I'm always busy doing something while trying to have a social life, while trying to keep my relationship afloat, while trying to be a mom. It's a lot, you know? And so it's been a lot, but I'm alive, healthy. She's good. We're all good. Everything's good now. Everything's calmed down. It's after the holidays. We're good. So, this is my first official video back. It is 11:45 on a Sunday. And I figured since Miss Thing is down for her nap finally, I would sit down and just film something very easy, very short, and just chit-chat about a lot of things, because I've still had people DMing me on Twitter asking me to discuss certain things. One of the main things I wanted to discuss was updates on the cancer scam that I talked about a few months back. If you want to hang out with me for a few minutes and do a face mask, if you're maybe just in for the night, trying to relax before the work week starts tomorrow, then just hang out with me and let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the charity scam, because I've been getting questions for, I want to say, the last few weeks to months almost, asking for updates. And I think I mentioned this in my last video on that topic, but I mentioned in the video that I myself would no longer personally be able to get any kind of updates because, number one, I was not a donator, okay? The only thing that I did was send everything over to the fraud department at St. Jude's, and from what I was told by the woman that I talked to, I was told that they were going to take care of everything. So I've emailed and I've gotten responses back from them, but this was like months ago, and they've said, well, we're still looking into it, we're still doing this and this and that. But after those emails, it just became generic and it became obvious that they really weren't willing to discuss anything with me any further. But they did thank me for turning everything in that I did. So there's that. But what I was told was that if you were someone who donated to that charity scam, it is up to you to report what had happened to the proper authorities, which would be I think it's the state police, or maybe it's just the local police in Greenville, South Carolina, which is where this whole thing took place. So if you have receipts of your donation and you want to file a complaint, you are allowed to do so. You are encouraged to do so also. And try to get things done legally if you can, because what happened was bullshit. These women straight up lied to you. And Kim can sit there and try to maintain that she's innocent, that she had no idea, because towards the end, I mean, this move was called by people who are in the original KM thread, which people have been asking me what happened to the original. I have no idea. The one thing I will say about the forum is that there was a lot of drama that I just didn't want to be part of. And I was a moderator in the forum for a few weeks, but then I realized how much drama there was, and I just wasn't into that. And so I just kind of backed away on my own accord. Didn't want to be involved in any of the bullshit. But I will say that the people in this forum who have been following Kim for a very long time, they called her last move with that bum-ass statement that supposedly was done because of the direction of legal authority. I don't know what she tried to pull off, but it was hilarious reading that statement. It was very obvious that she was trying to clear her name and back out of everything, even though she was literally the ringleader in the entire situation. She was the one telling Casey what to say, what not to say, what you don't have to answer, what you do have to answer. You are the one ringleading the entire thing, so you are not a victim in this. The people who donated to your bum-ass scam, they're the victims. And I'm hoping that people really do get the receipts and make the claims, file police reports, and get this shit taken care of legally, because quite frankly, she is still peddling scam-ass bullshit, which I'm going to talk about in the next video. There's a company called Bombshell Beads that she's affiliated with. And you know what's even funnier to me is that Bo, the guy that she's kind of employed with, or something. I don't know what their arrangements are. I know that she kind of like forced herself on him as far as like work wise, like job wise. She kind of just forced her way into his company. But it's funny because he tried to distance himself from this whole thing, but as far as I know, they're still in cahoots. So how, Bo, can you sit there and say, well, we're not involved in any of this, da da da? You allowed the shit to happen at your headquarters for your business. So there's that. You cannot maintain innocence when you knew about Casey's story. You're one of the first people who found out about Casey's story, about these girls and all this bullshit. And you had to have known they were going to film. I'm sure they came to you and said, hey, Bo, me and Casey want to film something at your headquarters. Didn't it occur to you that maybe they were going to try to do this situation at your headquarters? So don't, you can miss me with that bullshit about how you didn't know about it, because you had to have known about it. Because how could you, as a business owner, the owner of the property in which they filmed this video to scam hundreds of people, how could you not have known about that being done there? Like, what? Anyways, in conclusion on this, I don't know anything else. I've been told and given receipts of people being contacted by investigators. I don't know if that's ongoing. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't been talked to by anyone recently. Like, I don't really have any new tea for you guys. All I know is you should not allow this woman to get away with the situation. So if you are someone who donated, because even though I'm talking about it and I'm the one who kind of just broke the story, you know, to you guys, I mean, it's been talked about for a long time in the Reddit forum, but I put it onto this platform. Even though I'm the one who did all, like, this investigating and things like that, I cannot be the one to report anything. I cannot do it. Those of you who donated are the ones who can actually legally file police reports and take legal action against this woman, which I think you should. Quite frankly, I really think you should. The last thing I want to say is actually to Kim personally, because I know her little minions, and I think she still watches my videos, her little minions watch my shit, and they run back to her, they skedaddle back to the trash heap, the landfill, and run their mouth about me to her. That's fine. I get all the screenshots. Anything you say about me gets back to me. That's how this works, okay? And you know what? You claim that you're not bothered about anything I talk about. You claim you don't give a fuck about any of this. That's fine. You don't have to give a fuck. There are a lot of people who do give a fuck, which is why they asked me. They came to me to talk about this story and bring light to it on a larger platform than yours. So I did that. And all I've done this entire time is take your actions and expose them to everyone, because what you did is not okay. What you've continued to do is not okay. You are not an innocent person. You are a guilty as fuck person. You've been proven to be a liar. You've been proven to be a scam artist, and you continue to align yourself with companies like Bombshell Beads, which I'll get to in a future video, that are scams. Just saying. So if you don't want to be called out for being a scam artist, if you don't want to be called out for being a liar, don't align yourself with companies who are scammy, and don't lie. Easy as that. Because I'm going to tell you something. It may not be me, but you have a lot of people watching you now because of what you've been involved in and what I reported on, okay? All I've done is taken screenshots and different things that have proven your guilt in this entire situation. And it doesn't even matter what I bring forward, just the fact that you continue to this day to block anyone with a valid question who comes forward in your live streams. The fact that you continue to block them speaks volumes about your guilt. You're not innocent. You are guilty. You're not a victim. You are the problem. And that's all I'm going to say on that for right now. The last thing I want to talk about, keeping on topic with MLMs, is the fact that I want to say like a month ago, I was made aware of the fact that Boxycharm, and I'll put the pictures up right here, Boxycharm had included on their point redemption page a full-size Monat product. I think it was the lash serum. When I saw this, I was floored. But surprisingly, they're not the only subscription company that has more recently been including MLM related products. Just, I think it was like last month, Ipsy had included an Avon product in their bags. And if I remember properly, I want to say back in 2018, when the first Dramageddon happened, the owner of Boxycharm had made a statement about how he was going to, moving forward, be more careful and do his due diligence when it came to making sure that he looked into each person that he, involved his brand with, or companies or whatever. I have the clip right here.
I wanted to also say something about the way we work, so you guys can get some more information and understand. We work with a lot of partners and the bloggers community and brands, and we love them all. And we're trying to basically connect you with influencers, with brands. We're doing our best. There's some due diligence we do, and but we can't catch everything out there that was said.
I don't want to hear this man claim that he had no idea about the problem that especially Monat is. This is a company that to date, I'm pretty sure, they have 11 class action lawsuits that are active as of right now. I may be wrong, correct me if I am, but I'm pretty sure they have 11 active class action lawsuits open right now. How do you not look into these companies that you are including? It doesn't matter if they were included in the box or not. Just the fact that you're giving them promotion on your website is bad enough. How did you miss this? And it's funny because even the people who work with Boxycharm, I was reached out to by a larger creator on here who I've idolized for years. I adore her channel. I love her so much, so much. She reached out to me a few weeks ago, and we were talking about, MLMs, because she had a few questions that she wanted to ask, and I was answering them. And I brought up that Monat was on the Boxycharm website, and she was like, wait, what? I sent her the screenshots, and she was shook. You cannot claim that you had no idea how bad Monat is when you yourself claim that you were going to do your due diligence to look into every person and every company you worked with. You are an e-commerce brand, which means you are on the internet all the time when it comes to product reviews, putting up new product, planning product placement in boxes. Your brand revolves around the internet. So how can you not take the time to look into this company? How could you not have seen the class action lawsuits? And what's even worse is, just playing devil's advocate, let's just assume that you did look into the brand. Why would you kind of just bypass everything and just be like, you know what? They'll be okay. It'll be okay. No, it is not okay. It is not okay to use MLM products in subscription boxes. It's just not. And then Ipsy was the other one that I was just like, what? Because I work with Ipsy. I'm part of Ipsy OS Open Studios. They're the reason why I get invited to Generation Beauty every single year. I was so disappointed to find out that they were putting Avon mascaras in bags just recently. What is it with these MLM brands now being featured in subscription boxes? This is not okay. This is not okay. Maybe it's just me who feels that way, but there is no reason for these MLM brands to be featured or promoted, for that matter, to the masses, because quite frankly, when you look at the long and short of it, all these brands are problematic in their own way. But the most problematic thing about all of them, they all have in common, is that they use predatory selling tactics to recruit people who are vulnerable, people who are looking for a better chance at life, who think that they're going to make millions in the first month because these brands allow their representatives, their higher ups, to pitch the idea that once you start selling, your life's going to change for the better. And people invest thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into these companies, but get nothing in return. These are scams. MLMs are scams. And so it honestly pisses me off that brands like Boxycharm and Ipsy are allowing these MLM brands to be featured in their boxes and bags each month. That is so shitty to me. Now, of course, devil's advocate here, they could argue, CEO can argue, okay, well, it wasn't included in the box. It was just an option on the, Charm Redemption site. Which, if you order Boxycharm, if you're new to Boxycharm, you do get charms each month that you renew your subscription. And you can save up the charms and redeem them for full-size products to be included in your next box. On the website, they had the Monat product, and it was on that site that you could find the product. And I had the screenshot once again right here. And still, that's still not good. That's still not okay. Okay? Because you're still promoting this company to millions of people. Because a lot of people use Boxycharm as a subscription service, because quite frankly, for what you pay for $25 a month, you do get really good products. I mean, you get products from companies like Too Faced, which you have companies like Dr. Brandt being put in your box. How could you put Dr. Brandt and companies like Monat on your website and just, what? That was like a huge red flag to me. So I'm hoping, I haven't checked more recently if the product is on the website. The last time I did try to check, the website for the Charm Redemption was down, so I couldn't see it on there. But like I said, it still doesn't matter. Like, it just sucks that these MLM brands are now starting to finesse their ways into these subscription services, because it's not okay. It's just not okay. So, yeah. All right. So I took the mask off. My face is hi. She loves, whenever I get on camera, this little, she wants to be center of attention. Hi, mommy. I see you, mommy. So I'll bring her up in a second, but I won't let you guys know what I'm doing right now. So my face is red. Like, again, it's normal for me. This happens every time I do a mask. Okay, she's distracted for a few seconds. So anyways, what I was saying was, I'm going to try this facial oil from Elemis. This is the Anti-Aging Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. It's a soothing facial oil. It says for fine lines and wrinkles. It has Padina, Pavonica, English Rose, Roaring Water Kelp, and it soothes, nourishes, and smooths the skin. I honestly have never purchased an oil before, so I'm very excited to use this. I did get it in my Boxycharm box this month, and it smells really good. It's a rose oil, so it smells really good. You just put a few drops, so it's going down, and just rub it into the skin. Ooh, that made the red look even worse somehow. And then I'll put some up here. Oh no. Okay. I was told that oils can be actually really good for your skin, so, and especially up here where the dry months, where it's like really bad right now, it was like sub-zero temperatures the last few nights, so my skin, oh my god. So this is my face now with the mask off, the oil is on, my skin feels good, people are messaging me. Anyways, Boo Boo, you want to be on camera? Come here. Come here. Want to be on camera? Babe mommy, come here. Right here. Here. Want a palette? Yeah, okay, come here. Who dat? Who's that? Give me a besito. Besito. Mwah. Thank you. But anyways, guys, that completes this video. We're gonna go downstairs and play. I gave her a setting spray that's sealed to play with because she was screaming a few minutes ago. That completes this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hang out with me for a few minutes while we do a face mask. You want some lip balm? Go for it, girl. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye.